full of darkness and redness and whiteness. Tobuscus!
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Tobuscus 300 version 1 as we prepare for the first chase race of Division 1 of the Mobil1 Cup Series. Here tonight, folks, it seems like the message has been gotten for these championship contenders that up front is the best place to be, and a lot of these drivers have brought some speedy race cars here to this racetrack here tonight. So you got speedy race cars at a speedy racetrack. Boy, are we in for a big one. We've already had two exciting truck series races where really very unusual winners go into victory lane. Drivers we never really would have expected. Ryan Acosta winning Division 1 and Mackenzie Hopkins last in the standings winning Division 2. Could something that bizarre happen here tonight? In this event, we got 10 more laps on the scoring monitor than we did in those two races. 30 laps are the laps these cars will have to complete here tonight. Now, talking about the drivers that are starting up near the front that are championship contenders, you got pole sitter Michael Harvey, who just barely missed out on being a championship contender here in this series. A tough break for him, but he's going to start on the pole, try and get his first win of the season. But Emilio Navarrete, he's a championship contender. He's going to line up on the outside of the front row. Then you got Jack Richards in the 32. He'll line up third. Sean Henley, there's another championship contender, lining up in fourth. Then it'll be Anthony McCurry, last week's winner in the 9 car. Could he go for 2 in a row in that 9 car? A car he didn't even start the season out in. And he's going to start off alongside of Stephen Dillon. I believe that's Stephen Dillon. Maybe Alexander Rogers from here. I can't tell. Let's go down, zoom in just a quick second here. I just want to know for certain. Then we'll go back. Yep, that is Stephen Dillon. Alright, I just had to make sure that that was Stephen Dillon, because sometimes I am able to confuse race cars, and it's not exactly a good thing. So it is indeed Stephen Dillon who's going to be starting off from the 6th position. So on the outside of the front of the first 3 rows there, you've got Navarrete, Henley, and Stephen Dillon, all with pretty good doggone qualifying spots to get ready for their first chase race. Cars are going to roll off as the command of the engines has been given. Also, some other championship contenders in this field will be keeping an eye on during the course of the night. But the question is, who's going to go to victory lane here tonight? As the cars roll off, let's show you the starting lineup for tonight's race. To go under the green flag with at least 3 championship contenders starting inside the top 6 that we know of. Trent Dunham starting near the back of the pack there. We'll follow his progress through the field. This Go Into Green is brought to you by 867530985 8th Channel. Home of the NRSL Outback Series, NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series, POWC PS3 Cup Series, NNSCRA Wendy's Cup Series, and future home of the ARWSL Five Guys Burgers and Fries Eliminator Series. NRSL, where racing is living. The link to this channel of Dylan Young, which is in the description. Green flag is out. Here we go. Finally, we're going to find out who's going to start out on the right foot here. And look at Stephen Dillon. Wow, what a move there to move in front of Anthony McCurry and take that inside line. That was a big move right there by Stephen. He's starting to have to get back on track here, is Stephen Dillon. He's been, I don't want to say horrible, but he has not been as good as he has been this whole season. And now he's going to get moved out of the way by championship contender Emilio Navarrete. Meanwhile, Jack Richards looks for the lead, heading into the final turn to lead lap 1. Can he do it? He's got help from Emilio Navarrete down there. So far, clean and green. Nicely done by all these drivers. Anthony McCurry up there. Let's follow Trent Dunham now. Dunham is one championship contender who's starting at the back of the pack. Currently running in the 40th position, but now starting to work underneath James Qualls, Tim Walsh, and others. Right behind Adam Chambers. Trent Dunham trying to finish well here tonight, as are other championship contenders. Let's see if there are any other championship contenders. I don't think there were any other ones. I'm just looking through the list here. We know about Stephen Dillon. We know about Emilio Navarre, and we know about Sean Henley. Yeah, that's basically it. It looks like Anthony McCurry's going to take the lead, but not for long. Eric Burton to the inside, and he'll take the top spot. So only a total of 4 championship contenders in this field. That means that we got a total of 9. No. Whoa! Watch out! Oh, there they go! That was Xavier Livingston up around off the racetrack, and oh, they're wrecking further back. Zohar Mahmoud, Anthony McCurry, and oh man, look at the wreck. Oh, look at John Dillon. Dillon, Dillon, oh my word, how did he make it through that? Dougie Shears is in it, Daniel Schwab, Jordan Hester, Matt Nathan, what championship contenders could have been in it? They're still wrecking. Zohar Mahmoud, Sean Henley, is he okay? Looks like Henley's okay. Looks like Henley's not got that much damage. Jay Juke was in it though, Matt Nathan, Robert Band may have gotten a piece of it, Joe Smith is involved, Trent Dunham, he's got some side damage, some left side damage, but still looks okay. Let's see. Devin Wilson appears to have some damage. Oh! Stephen Dillon! He's got some rear end damage to the 31. Where is he? There he is. You can see the rear end damage to the Brandt Chevrolet. So he was caught up in that. Lisa Shears has got damage. Connor Germain. Oh, and there's the pole sitter Michael Harvey. He's got damage. Bad damage to the Red Bull Toyota. Xavier Livingston, he's the car I saw go up the racetrack. That Applebee's car, how he can even see, I'm not sure. And oh, Jack Richards. Man, tough break for him. Riki Raceway has just not been his track. He wrecked out in the truck race. He's wrecked out here in the Mobil 1 race. Oh no! Emilio Navarre, a championship contender, is involved. I didn't even know he was in it. Hayden Klein was in it too, so was Jordan Hester, Daniel Schwab, Jacob Rodriguez is back there too. That's another championship contender that I failed to mention. We can't even really see him. No camera angle to allow us to see him. Oh, and there's Sean Henley coming down pit road. His teammate and fellow championship contender. Let's see what Henley's going to do here. Can they continue? Doesn't look like the damage is that bad on the NOS Ford. Yeah, he'll make repairs to his race car, return to the racetrack. But Jacob Rodriguez, he was a championship contender I failed to mention that is in the chase. And Emilio Navarre, both of them, heavy damage to their race cars, as it looks like Jack Richards, Michael Harvey, they're going to retire from the race. Pit stops going on here. Let's see what happened. Let's take a look, see who starts this wreck. Oh, it was Jack Richards turning Emilio Navarre down into Xavier Livingston. Then Livingston's on the apron, comes up, Joe Smith, nowhere to go, and oh man, just look at this. We can't even really document all the drivers. Just find yourself and see if you make it through. Watch how the track just closes up. Oh, Sean Henley's caught back there. Stephen Dillon's caught back there. Jacob Rodriguez actually got contact with one of the hefty cars. It was Luke Walker, and it sent him straight up into the wall. Oh man, he took a hard hit. I don't think if you couldn't see it, it was left side of your screen. But just find yourself here. There's Logan Ryan in the mix. Adam Chambers is in it. I think I see Trent Dunham's car, though. Is that Trent? Yeah, that is Trent. But he was able to continue. Jason Marshall may have gotten a piece of it. Jay Juke, Michael Harvey, Connor Germain, Tim Walsh, Lisa Shears, the list goes on and on. I would say basically, maybe from 12th position on back, all got involved in that, because the track just blocks up. There's not much room to maneuver through the exits of the turns, and I think that just about everybody from 12th place on back got damage in one way or another. And that's just a tough break for Emilio Navarre. A championship contender finds problems early in the chase here tonight at Riki Raceway, after a huge pileup here on lap 3. We will return to the green flag on lap 8 of 30. And here's the damage that was done. Drivers out are Michael Harvey, Xavier Livingston, Jack Richards, Dougie Shears, Anthony McCurry, last week's winner, Zohar Mahmoud, Logan Wilson, Daniel Schwab, Jordan Hester, Hayden Klein, Emilio Navarre, and Jacob Rodriguez. 2 championship contenders are going to finish 40th and 41st here tonight in Division 1. That's a tough break for both Emilio Navarre and Jacob Rodriguez. That gives us only 29 out of the original 41 drivers left on the racetrack and on the lead lap. Here's the way that they will line up for the restart, brought to you by Dylan Tay 22 YouTube channel. Like 4 times the racing? Then check out Dylan Tay 22's channel today, home of the Mountain Dew Racing Series, Mopar Nationwide Series, NNSCRA Excite Batteries Truck Series, PRWC Gatorade Pro Series. All great series looking for the best drivers on YouTube. Check them out today on Dylan Tay 22's channel, and you might find your Christmas miracle! I am paid to do that, so therefore I have to. Alright, this is the way they line up. Eric Burton leads, Bob Fergus second, Ray Wilson third, John Dillon, who right there we saw in live time, missed that wreck. How he did, I cannot comprehend. Just flat out veteran driving right there by that Penske Dodge. And Connor Breton completes top 5. It'll be James Qualls 6th, Luke Walker 7th, his teammate Ryan Cooper in 8th, Jay Juke will be 9th, and Jake Berg will complete the top 10. Then it's Leo Rogers, Tim Feigl, Logan Ryan, Tim Walsh, and Devin Wilson completing the top 15. Where are our championship contenders that are still in running? Well, Trent Dunham is currently going to restart in 20th. Sean Henley will restart in 22nd place as they're scraping the wall back there. And where's our other championship contender? Trying to find him here, just a second. As soon as I find him, I will let you know. I thought we had 5 championship contenders in this. Maybe not. Bob Fergus to the inside now, looking for the lead, looking for his first win in that 34 car. He's been in that car for 2 seasons now, has yet to get a Mobil1 Cup Series victory. He's trying to here tonight. John Dillon looking for his first Mobil1 Cup Series victory of the season, as James Qualls is back there looking for his second. Side by side for third. They're still single file in the front 2, though. I'm still trying to figure out the other championship contender that's still on the racetrack here. See if I can look through the field here and find out. There's something. Oh, this Stephen Dillon. He's up to 21st right now. I don't know why it was taking me so long to figure that driver out. Well, I thought maybe John Dillon would be making a move for the lead by now, but nope, he decides to still ride behind Bob Fergus. James Qualls, he's there in 3rd, and Eric Burton 4th. And even for a damaged race car, it seems like Luke Walker is actually up to speed with these guys. Both the hefty cars having a good night tonight right now, as they both are in the top 10. Ray Wilson, don't count him out. Jake Berg also in the mix there. So we are 1/3 of the way through this event, 10 of 30 laps completed. And I failed to mention, but you can find Dylan Tay 22's channel link in the description. Failed to mention that when I did his commercial. James Qualls to the inside, and he's looking for the lead. He's going to get it. Connor Breton's back there. Leo Rogers back there. Is that Jay Juke? Yes, it is. Wow, Jay Juke started at the back of the pack, was kind of held up by that big wreck. I don't think she got much damage, though, because she's up here running with the best of them at the front. And how about Tim Feigl, who to me had one of the best comebacks last week at Arizona? If you missed that race, that Division 1 race, Tim Feigl ended up coming down pit road before the green flag came out with a mechanical problem. They got him out before the caution came out. He stayed on the lead lap and came away with a decent top 10 finish. That was one of the best comebacks I've seen in a long, long time, as it looks like Jake Berg will take the lead there in the Dollar General Toyota Camry. And they got a car up ahead they're going to catch up to very soon if we go into a long green flag run. And that's Jason Marshall in the 10. He was caught up in that earlier incident. Now it's a battle for the lead. John Dillon to the inside. Dillon will take the lead off of turn 2. They still got a ways to go. Oh, there goes Jay Juke into the wall. And Bob Fergus is upside down. Ryan Cooper is involved. Ray Wilson is in it. Oh, Jay Juke is flipping. Barrel rolling down the back straightaway. Who's that other car upside down? Is that Fergus? Yes, it is. Jay Juke was in it. Ray Wilson, Ryan Cooper. And that'll keep Jason Marshall on the lead lap. Oh, someone else is wrecking. Oh, that was Brandon Parsons. Parsons got turned. Caution is out. Joe Smith is in the grass. Utter chaos, man. And the leader under caution is going to be James Qualls. Let's look back further here, see who else may have gotten a piece of it. I know Ray Wilson was involved. There's Luke Walker. Jay Juke on pit road. Ryan Cooper, his day is done. Boy, just like that, both hefty cars have problems. There's Joe Smith. I think he got a piece of it. And we know that Brandon Parsons and Bob Fergus were involved as well. Let's look back at a replay as James Qualls paces the field under caution. And a rather scary wreck to put us under the caution for the second time tonight. I believe Eric Burton's going to turn Bob Fergus right here. He's in that left rear quarter panel, and that's exactly what happens. Fergus down, clips Jay Juke. Tim Feigl, another amazing miss here this week. He just missed that. Oh, Ray Wilson went down and pounded the inside wall. That brought him back up the racetrack straight into Luke Walker and Ryan Cooper. Jay Juke's flipping down the back straightaway. Fergus is already upside down. As you see everybody else, they're going to try and maneuver their way through here. But look at Juke's car. Still flipping. Still barrel rolling. Look at that. Hits the inside retaining wall. It shoots her back out into the racetrack. Oh, Tim Walsh, Tim Walsh, Tim Walsh. Man, what a miss. He nearly got Bob Fergus. And Jay Juke's car... does it land on all four wheels? I couldn't remember. Fergus was still upside down. He was sliding down the back straightaway on his roof the whole way. But Jay Juke, who missed that first wreck, could not avoid this second one, was clipped and sent up the racetrack, and her car as well lands on its roof. So, rather scary wreck here for the second caution of the night, but all championship contenders, Sean Henley, Trent Dunham, Stephen Dillon, they got through it. That'll help him pick up some spots towards the championship. Now we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. Jason Marshall was able to stay on the tail end lead lap, but after pitting, he is now on the tail end lead lap just ahead of the leaders rather than at the tail end of the longest line. So he's got to really put the pedal to the metal to keep ahead of John Dillon here, who is the new leader after pit stops. Let's go through the field, brought to you by Dylan Tay, 22's YouTube channel. Link to his channel is in the description. Well, the 22 is out in front. John Dillon. Then it's Leo Rogers second. James Qualls, who was the leader coming down pit road, came out third. So that's where he'll restart. Connor Breton, very much still in this, in fourth. And Alexander Rogers now is into the top five in fifth. Jake Berg is sixth. Robert Bands 7th, Devin Wilson 8th, Trent Dunham, good run right now for a championship contender, he's in 9th, and Logan Ryan is in 10th. 11th place is Joe Smith, 12th is Tim Walsh, Cody Poe 13th, 14th Matt Nathan, 15th is Connor Germain, then it's Lisa Shears in 16th, 17th is Adam Chambers, 18th Tim Feigl, 19th is Jamie Muckley, 20th is Eric Burton, and 21st is Stephen Dillon. Now where is Sean Henley? Henley, we're getting word, has actually retired from the race. Don't know what the deal was there. Must have been a mechanical problem. His car did have some damage beforehand, but I don't think that was enough to get him out of the race. But he'll finish the night in 23rd. And drivers that were out of the race after that incident as well included Ray Wilson, Ryan Cooper, Luke Walker, Bob Fergus, Jay Juke, and also Brandon Parsons, who we saw get turned up the racetrack and into the wall in turn 4. Even though we didn't go back and show you that replay, that's what happened to the 03. So Sean Henley, his teammate Jacob Rodriguez, and Emilio Navarrete, 3 championship contenders out of the race. The only 2 still trotting on here in Division 1 are Trent Dunham and Stephen Dillon. As John Dillon is having trouble getting around the car of Jason Marshall to put him a lap down. Marshall trying to scratch and claw to keep himself on the tail end of the lead lap, but I think he's going to be a sitting duck coming down the back straightaway here. And indeed he is. John Dillon peels to the inside. Nothing Jason Marshall will be able to do. He'll have to just let the 22 on by and wait for an opportunity to maybe go back past the leader, which could be Connor Breton by the time we get to the start-finish line, as Breton is right all over the back bumper of the Discount Tire Dodge, and just like that, to the inside he comes. Can he get the lead at the line? Nope, not quite, but Breton is still there, battling for the lead. James Qualls right up alongside. Whoa! Qualls 3 wide there, and I think he could have nearly turned Connor Breton at that point. And Connor Breton out in front here at Riki Raceway. Connor Breton in that 08 Ford Mustang. He's got Alexander Rogers behind him. We're seeing a fact here that even though you got a damaged race car, you can still run up to full speed. Take a look at Alexander Rogers. That rear end is caved in after getting caught up in that lap 3 incident, and she's up here running now in the 5th position. Oh! I thought Jason Marshall was going to turn James Qualls there. That was awfully, awfully close. Whoa! Look at how squirrely they are through that turn, and still John Dillon leads another lap. Not exactly sure how. I guess he had the drafting help up high, but now Connor Breton's got a drafting partner. Takes 2 to dance, and Breeton's got Jason Marshall to help him. Now, I don't think Jason Marshall's helping Connor Breeton to the lead just to help Breeton to the lead. I think Marshall wants to get up back to the front, get a caution, and get back on the tail end of the lead lap, because that car is showing that it is up to speed. And so, if he got back on the tail end of the lead lap, I could see Jason Marshall picking up a top 10 here tonight. But that task I just mentioned is number 1 on his priority list, and that is get to the tail end of the lead lap by passing the leader and getting a caution. Here he comes. He's going to try to do that. To the inside of Connor Breeton he comes. This is not a battle for the lead. It's a battle to get back onto the lead lap. And this is also a problem for Connor Breeton, because that allows now James Qualls to get a run to the inside and try and take the lead. Qualls will do so as he takes the top spot down the back straightaway. Well, certainly one driver who's got to be awfully nervous right now would have to be Matthew Rodriguez, and due to the fact that his two teammates, Jacob Rodriguez and Sean Henley, who are also championship contenders just like Matthew Rodriguez, are out of the race. Rodriguez will have to try and be the lone Roush Fenway car to finish a Riki Raceway event here in the Mobil 1 Cup Series, as James Qualls leads the way now. John Dillon now to the inside. Let's see where some of our other championship contenders are. There are only 2 of them still on the racetrack. The first one, Trent Dunham, currently running by himself in a nice, comfortable 12th position. This will be a good points day for Trent. And how about Stephen Dillon? Has he made up any ground as of late? He started near the back of the pack. He's currently in 18th place, so a good top 20 run for Stephen as well. Don't forget, both Trent Dunham and Stephen Dillon were caught up in that lap 3 incident, but they've been able to make repairs to their race car, trod on, and they're en route to pretty good points days here at Riki Raceway. Back up to the front, it is John Dillon, the new leader. And John Dillon, man, I'll tell you what, if someone wants to go to victory lane really badly, it'd be him. John Dillon, really, when you think about it, John Dillon has been the driver with the best potential to go to victory lane several times this season. He's managed to go to victory lane twice in the trucks, but in Mobil and Snickers, he's just been so close and yet just so far away. And here comes a guy who wants to be a 2-time winner in the Mobil 1 Cup Series. We have yet to have a 2-time winner. And Tim Walsh would like to be the first one to do that. Walsh looking for his 2nd win in the Mobil 1 Cup Series, his 3rd win of his NNSCRA career, but here comes Connor Breeton, here comes James Qualls. It looks like these drivers are the ones that are going to settle it out, but the only 2 that we haven't really seen up at the front of the field yet are Cody Poe and Alexander Rogers. Maybe they're just waiting, biding their time. There's a lot of distance between those front 6, not 7, those front 6 and 7th place. Jason Marshall there, that black and blue car there at the tail end of this field, he is 1 lap down, so he is not going to battle it out for the win, it would not seem. But you got 2 drivers here who are former winners this season. Those, of course, James Qualls and Tim Walsh, who would love to become the first 2-time winner in the Mobil 1 Cup Series. For Season 3, that is. As they come off of this turn here, this is turn 2, down the back straightaway, still James Qualls leading. Remember, it was that paint scheme that ended up having him go to victory lane. I'm trying to remember if it was Michigan or if it was the week before at Chicagoland. I almost want to say Chicagoland, where he picked up his first Mobil 1 Cup Series victory. But here comes Cody Poe in the 07. It's been a dismal season for that team, switching between both Cody Poe and Jody Wilson, but Cody Poe driving that car tonight, and he's running in 2nd, looking very racy right now with 6 laps to go. Yeah, the laps have really wound down here awfully quickly, as Qualls is going to take the top spot into turn 2 one more time and down the back straightaway. Battle is now on for 2nd. Tim Walsh to the inside of Cody Poe, and is that Jason Marshall trying to move back up to the front? Yes, it is. Man, I'll tell you what, if Jason Marshall were on the lead lap, I think he could be a contender to take the win, but unfortunately that car 1 lap down, and really that was the fault of either him or his crew chief, because he could have stayed out, gotten back in the tail end of the lead lap, and then come back out with the lead lap cars, but he pitted a lap earlier than the lead lap cars, and that put him on the tail end of the lead lap, just ahead of leader John Dillon on that last restart, and then he went a lap down, so Jason Marshall, really no one to blame but himself. but he has one strong race car tonight, and so it's just a shame that he's not able to really be up here battling for the lead. Instead, he's up here battling as a lap car, which is picking up no positions for him at all on the scoring monitor. But right now, tell you what, James Qualls, he's got a pretty handy lead right now. He has not really been challenged for the last three and a half laps, as there are a total of 4 to go. He's just ticking away these laps, and he may not have a challenge. Well, as soon as I say that, look who's there. Connor Breton, all over the back bumper of James Qualls. Here comes John Dillon. Here comes Cody Poe. They're trying to work their way up here. Here comes Breton to the inside. Connor Breton for the lead. Closest that Connor Breton ever got to a Mobil 1 Cup Series win, Talladega, Season 2, Race 19, where he lost out in a photo finish to Matthew McMurray. Here tonight, he's got a chance to get his first Mobil 1 Cup Series victory of his career. Breton, all by himself, in the lead by about 4, 5, now 6 car lengths over James Qualls with 3 laps to go. Can Breton do it? That's an underfunded car, that 08 car. That'd be big for him as well, to be able to give that kind of a team a victory. But James Qualls, I don't think he's going to go away quietly. He, Cody Poe, Tim Walsh, John Dillon, they're starting to try and reel the 08 back in, slowly but steadily. As they're all single file there. The front 7, they're all single file. Alexander Rogers has actually lost the first group. Looks like she'll finish the night in 6th. Still a decent night for her. 2 laps to go. It's Breton, James Qualls, Cody Poe, Tim Walsh, John Dillon. The top 5 are going to be who are going to settle this out if they can catch the Connor Breton machine. They've got 1.5 laps to do it and about 6 car lengths to make up in that amount of time. But right now they're all single file, so they may close in. No, Cody Poe's going to move to the inside line, and that's going to be a battle for second. That's good news for Connor Breton. He's got a little bit more space to be able to work with again as he comes off of turn 4. And, oh, John Dillon's coming to pit road. John Dillon has to pit. We're getting word that John Dillon is out of fuel. I didn't think it would come down to fuel mileage here, but maybe. So now the question is, do Connor Breton or Cody Poe or Tim Walsh or James Qualls have enough fuel to get around for one more lap here at Riki? And look at Cody Poe. He's caught Connor Breton. Breton might be out of fuel. Cody Poe to the inside. Cody Poe going to take the lead heading into turn 4. It's going to be a side-by-side battle. Can Breton hold him off? Here comes Tim Walsh into the picture. Oh no, Breton's out of fuel. Breton's slowing. Breton is out of fuel. He's trying to nurse that thing around as here comes Tim Walsh to the inside. But Cody Poe, folks, is going to win the race. How about that? Wow. Cody Poe is going to win the race, and we're getting word that John Dillon and Leo Rogers ended up on that last restart, ended up starting up at the front of the field because they took 2 tires. They did not get the cars full of fuel, and that's why both John Dillon and there you see Leo Rogers had to make pit stops on the final lap of this race. What a tough break for both those drivers. But Cody Poe in the X-Side Chevrolet is going to go to victory lane. And again, another very unusual winner here at Riki Raceway. Riki's really playing out big time into helping drivers get their first wins of the season. And that's Cody Poe picking up his first Season 3 Mobil 1 Cup Series victory. We still do not have a 2-time winner in the Mobil 1 Cup Series. Where did Trent Dunham finish out the night? 13th place. Stephen Dillon, he's going to finish 14th right behind Trent. So good runs for both those drivers. They're going to be sitting pretty well in the championship standings and the chase standings as they come away with decent top 15 place finishes. Cody Poe wins the race after what was really a very chaotic and a very exciting, a very unusual Riki Raceway race. How will it play out in Division 2? We've got more championship contenders in Division 2 than we do in Division 1. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in those circumstances. Thanks for watching. Here comes the official finishing order. Standings will come up after the end of the Division 2 race. Thanks for watching. This has been the Tobuscus 300 version 1 from Riki Raceway. You've been watching the NNSCRA offline racing. At its best, Cody Poe becomes another first-time winner in Season 3 in the Mobil 1 Cup Series.
I am the one who lost control. But in the end, I'll be the last man standing. I am the one who sold his soul, forever come to be the last man standing. Oh, glorious.